do that too, though, where I leave right after work if I can. Same thing with me on Thursday of next week. I'm leaving right after work because then you get more time.
Right.
And luckily for you and I, we have an early enough shift to where we can still leave same day of.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't do that.
Right, no.
Which helps to get back a day early as well.
My flights are pretty decent though. I fly from here. I go to Phoenix, which isn't bad, and then it's a straight shot all the way to DC. So
yeah, one connectings are the way to go.
Yeah.
Any more than that is not worth it.
Especially when you don't like to fly. Should have never watched the movie Flight. That was such a bad idea. 7:36. Well, it wouldn't be so bad if Denzel Washington was piloting the plane.
Did you watch it right before you got on a plane?
No, I didn't. I was talking about going on my trip next week
heard
and watching Flight.
Actually aired it on the plane. Somebody, gosh, which friend of mine was it? It was an option.
No.
It was an option. They could watch that or one other movie, so it was a really long flight.
No
way. Sometimes they give you an option.
God's green earth would an airline,
and they absolutely did.
Knowingly air the movie Flight on a flight.
They did.
Have you seen it?
No.
That was I've seen it twice now. You saw it, right? That was the most intense airplane sequence I have ever seen.
Why would anybody choose that? Why would anybody choose that?
I was sitting
That's like watching Titanic on a cruise. Why would you do that?
I was watching it with Melinda, and I'm sitting in the comfy chair at the house, and I was white-knuckling the comfy chair while I'm watching this movie, like, I should have never had those 2 glasses of wine prior to watching this right now.
No, you probably needed more, actually.
Scary.
Prior to watching it.
Yeah. Yeah, and you want to be like, oh, Denzel Washington was flying there, but if you're
gonna watch that, you're gonna watch it when you are nowhere close to taking a trip.
No, it does not really put the airline industry in a very good light, pilots or anything. So anyway.
Well, gosh, is it something that's supposed to be like that could happen?
Well, yeah, but I don't want to ruin anything for anybody who hasn't seen it.
It's not like so far. I'm not going to watch it. I'll tell you that right now.
It's just let's just say that that Denzel Washington was really in no condition to be flying that plane at the time. Yeah. It had no effect on what he did with the plane, but that's the whole kind of
gotcha.
The whole kind of point of the whole point of the movie was that, hey, he pulled off a miracle, but in reality he should not have been flying that plane based off the number of things that he had ingested.
And unfortunately, that's probably the case a lot, which no one ever really wants to know about.
Why are you saying that? Why are you doing that?
Do you not? Ever since the very first. No, I'm going to be on a plane next week too.
I know.
But can I just tell you?
You're braver than I am.
Can I just tell you? Anytime I get onto a plane and you know how you always pass the cockpit before you go back to your seats? Right. I am always looking in there. I'm eyeballing those pilots. If they're not on the plane yet, I find ways to just kind of hang around.
You do not.
Before I get on the flight, yes, just try to see if they'll get on before me. True story.
Really?
And I'm looking at them, and I'm like, hi, and I want to wave. I want them to like.
You checking their eyes? You see if their eyes are bloodshot? What are you doing?
I'm just saying.
She's bringing on April's bringing on a breathalyzer. Blow into this, please.
I feel like they are alert and happy.
She's got a blood test, Can you do me a favor? Can you do a fingerprint for me,
what's
please?
wrong with just being nice to people? I consider it just being nice, saying hello to the pilots.
I feel much better about me. I just get on, sit, and I buckle in, and I just,
Yeah, but then you have no idea.
I know. Well, I have a choice.
But if you see them, they're like, hey, what's happening? And you're looking at them, and you're like, oh, okay, they're good, they're happy, they're energetic, and let's do this.
Okay. So, what happens? You stand there, pilot gets on, you look at them like, hey, what's up? They look like all groggy.
I don't usually have to stand there.
They got
usually
bags
already
under their
in
eyes
the
like
cockpit.
I normally do on the show. You look at them. You go, here we go.
I chalk it up to this. They're tired and they have a co-pilot.
What happens if you get on the plane and the pilots are me? Are you going to leave and go like, oh, no,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You're not even a pilot. Of course I'm going to leave.
No, but I'm saying when they look tired like me. They're a little disheveled.
You don't look like you wouldn't be able to do your job right now.
You're supposed to play along.
I'm trying, but you're not being realistic. You're not.
If you see somebody there that looks,
there's tired is okay. To a certain extent.
He looks like Matthew McConaughey from Dazed and Confused. Are you getting off the plane?
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
I'm gonna at least alert somebody. Ask if we can get a different pilot. You're taking it out of context. It's not like I stand there and I'm just like, listen.
That's what you. Is that not what she said?
I said.
That's what you said.
Okay, and I guess I should have explained that a little bit better.
Probably.
Shush it and let me finish. if they're not on the plane already. Like, I tend to, usually it's just, you just kind of walk by, you see them, you wave. It's like it happens in like a millisecond. It's not like I'm standing there at the cockpit with my hands on my hips going, where are these pilots?
Are you going
these
somewhere
pilots
with this?
Where I'm not going anywhere till I see the pilots. You know what I mean?
That's what it sounded like.
But if they haven't got on the plane yet, I do tend to kind of look around and, you know, keep waiting till they get on the plane, whether it's from my seat or...
The pilot turns around and looks
like, I, for some reason, just feel a lot better if I have made eye contact and said hi to the pilot while I'm being seated.
April gets in the plane, looks at the cockpit.
Are you going somewhere with this?
One can hope that they are.
All right. I have audio and a video that I need to play for you, even though we've talked at length about flying. So let's do the forecast. Let's get to that, and then I can get back to what I was talking about.
Okay. Forecast for flying over the next few days.